Hey guys, Brandon from RC Flyer here. I'm going to try something a little different this time. Going to do a review on tires. So we're going to do a tire test for SCX24s. I am going to use my most capable SCX24. It's a custom build I did a while ago. I've been tinkering and it's perfect now. This is I call it the Mini Capra because it looks like an axial Capra, but it's actually an Injora body with a lot of mishmash stuff. It's got Muse ISO front and rear. It's got Furatech engine, Injora shocks, and we're gonna do a tire test. And we're gonna use this as the platform. So we're gonna test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tires. First one is gonna be what's on the truck now. These are my new favorites, the Injora 1.3 Klingon. They go on a 1.3 tire, duh. Then we're gonna do the 1.3 Injora Swamp Claws, see how well they do. Moving on to the Injora 1.0 Rock Terrain. So these are on a 1.0 wheel. These are Injora wheels that these are gonna be mounted to. Then we're gonna move on to the, what are these called? The Injora Rock Terrains. These are a nice tire as well. They used to be my favorites. They're also on a 1.3. These are a little smaller, so you can see in scale, these things are smaller, but we're gonna try smaller tires just to see how well they do. So this is the Mud Terrain by Injora, and then the last, and it's a 1.0, another 1.0 tire. You can see this one is a signature Goodyear Wrangler tire, but it's tiny. Like, you can see the difference right here on how small it is. So we're gonna test 6 tires. Just to let you know that the 6 tires, we're gonna do 2 types of tests. One, we're gonna do an Incline. I picked up on Amazon.com, and I will leave this in the description, a digital angle gauge. Pretty cool. I'll turn it on. It's pretty cool. We'll see it in action when we start doing this. We're gonna see how well of an incline each one of these tires is, what the max is, capability-wise. Again, the constant's gonna be the truck. We're gonna use this because this is the most capable truck I have at this time. And again, from largest to smallest, again, these tires, again, the Injora 1.3 Klingons, they are 70 millimeter by 26, so 70 by 26. Then you got the 1.3 Swamp Claws. These are 70 by 27 millimeter. And then moving down to smaller tires, this is the Rock Terrain by Injora. These are 64 by 24 millimeter. Then we're going to the DJCrawlers. These are 68 by 25, so a little bit bigger than the, actually, I'm sorry. These are the DJI crawlers. These are the Injora. So this one's a little bigger than this one. And then going down to the tiny tires, so the Wrangler tire is a 54 by 23.43 millimeter. So you can see the difference, the comparison right there. And then if you go to the 1.3, you can see definite difference. And then the last but not least is the Injora All-Terrain Comp. This is a tiny tire, it's 55 millimeter by 20 millimeter, so it's a little less wide than this one. So we're gonna see how they run. And the second test, after we do the incline test, is we're gonna go on my homemade rock crawler track. It's not the greatest, so don't get too excited for it. I'm still working on it. There's not too many good lines, but we'll do some of the harder lines and see how well these tires work. All right, guys, the first tires for the incline test, we are going to do the Injora 1.3 Klingon tires, and we're gonna start every one off the same. So we're gonna get this set, and then we're gonna go like this. And we're about 55 degrees right here. If you can see that, 55 degrees. So that's the good starting point for every truck, to be consistent, if you will. So let's see how well these tires do. All right. No problem at all. Goal is to get to the top and just hang it over. All right, 55 degrees done, check. Good to go. Next, we're gonna reset, and we're gonna go to 60 degrees. So we'll set the thing, try to get this to close as 60 we can. That's close enough, right at 60. All right, this is 60 degrees. Same tires. So let's try this. See if we can go from 55 to 60 degrees and see if this still has no problems going up. Oh, wow. Like a champ, just trucking up. And again, to the top, and that's where we'll score it. All right. So at 60, we are good. Let's try 65. And then if it doesn't, then we'll go down from there. I don't think it's gonna hit 65. We're actually we'll do in the middle. Let's try that, guys. Let's do 62 degrees. All right. We'll get reset. And we're gonna do 62 degrees. See if we can accomplish that. Oh, wow. One of the tires on the left front is starting, oh, it didn't make it all the way up, so that's a fail, 62 degrees. So we're gonna try it one more time. He gets 2 tries at it. Let's try it. I wasn't really paying attention, so I wasn't staying on the board correctly either. So that's a little bit of my problem. Front tire is way up in the air. Oh! And it gets about halfway up the board at 62 degrees. We're gonna do 61 degrees and we're gonna call it good. So that's 60 degrees. $61 degrees. All right. Let's try this. If it gets up, we'll call it quits with 61 degrees. All right, guys, now we're gonna try the 1.3 Injora Swamp Claw tires. Pretty aggressive. We'll see if it does. Again, we're gonna start it off at 55 degrees like we did before, then go up to 60 and then go from there to see if this tire can beat the Klingon tire by Injora. So let's try it out. Good start. I don't think it's gonna have that much problem. It's slipping a little bit more than the Klingons. You can see the front tires not gripping as well. But at 55 degrees, challenge accepted. Next, we go to 60 degrees. Here we go, 60 degrees. All right, let's try and see if this will work. A lot of slipping now, but it's working. Keep the momentum up. I think I can make it at 60 degrees. All right. Pretty impressive, 60 degrees. Now let's see if we can get to 61 degrees and tie the Klingon, because that's as high as we got. We got halfway up at 62 degrees, but 61 was one where we actually got all the way up. So let's try it. All right, 61 degrees. I don't think this is gonna go, but let's see. A lot of slipping. Oh, left tire is popping up. Oh, it almost got there, but it did not. It did not make it. It's got one more try. We're gonna. Everybody's got 2 tries at it. Let's try it again. It's holding on, but I don't think it's gonna make it. There's my dog Brady, checking it out. Yeah. Nope, 60 degrees for the swamp claws. All right, the next tire we're gonna try out on the incline is the Injora Rock Terrain, and this is what it looks like. It's a pretty good tire. It's a 1.0 rim, so we'll go take her out. All right, again, we're gonna start at 55 is the incline. And no problem for these tires at 55. Now we're gonna go to 60. All right, 60% incline. Let's try this. See how well these tires do with the 60. Oh, it looks a really good grip. And it made it easy peasy with that. All right, we're gonna go to 61, which is the highest we have so far with the Klingon tire. So let's see if this can do 61 degrees. No problem. We have a tie right now. Now we're gonna go to 62 degrees. A lot more slipping here, but I think that he's gonna make it. We're gonna have a record here. With ease, 62. All right, we're going up to 60. We're gonna skip 62. We're gonna try 63, just because we can. All right. Oh, the tire's coming off. Oh, he gets one more try at 63 degrees, and then we'll try 62. Almost had it. There's where the tire comes up. Try to go a little slower. Have no front traction whatsoever. Nope, it did not go. All right, that was a bad hit too. I don't like it slamming like that. All right, 61. So we're gonna go to 62 degrees. That was 63, it could not do it. 62. All right. We have a tie right now. Let's see if this will break the tie with 62. So we have a new winner right now, 62 degrees. All right, guys, next one is the DJCrawler. They're a 1.0 tire. It's what they look like, a little pin tire. These are really nice tires. I used to like these until I switched over to the first tire we did with the Injoras with the 1.3. So let's try this. Again, we gotta set it up at 55 to start. All right, 55. I'm sure this is gonna have no problems hitting it. Easy peasy, 55. Next, we'll do 60 degrees. All right. Let's do 60 degrees. Oh, this one's slipping a little bit. But 60 degrees, no problem at all. Next, 61 degrees. There we go, 61 degrees. All right. Let's try 61 with these tires. Yep. See the rear tires flexing a little bit, softer compound. And 61 degrees is in the books. Let's do 62. Here we go, 62. Actually, this is 61, sorry, 61. All right, one more try at 61 degrees. Second try. That was bad driving. I'm gonna do one more. That was bad driving. We'll try one more. All right, this is 61. Might be confusing myself and already did 61, but we accomplished 61. 62. I don't think this tire is going to do 62, to be honest. Straighten her out. Give her another try. Yeah, 62 is not, he can't even get off. He can't even get a good push. So again, these tires, 61 degrees. That's pretty much the going rate for all these tires. 61. All right, guys, the number 5 tire we're gonna do is the Injora 1.0 all-terrain comp. It's what they look like. Very small tire. So we'll see. We're gonna start again with 55 degrees and work our way up. And with ease, it gets up 55 degrees. Now we'll go to 60 degrees. All right, 60 degrees, close enough. All right. Let's see how the 60 degrees works out. Oh wow, I'm surprised, guys, with this small tire. Oh yeah, you can stop it and it'll still go up with ease. 60 degrees. 61, let's do this. All right, 61 degrees. See how they perform. A little slipping, but all 4 tires are staying on track. And 61 is in the books. That was a good crawl. I'm very impressed with these tires. One of the drawbacks of these is they're so small you don't have good clearance to rocks. They're more a scale tire. All right, 61 degrees. Starting to get a little slipping of the tires in the front, but the rear really planted still. And yeah, maybe because it's so much lower profile, that's probably part of it. They're low profile, they get lower center of gravity. 62 degrees. Will we hit 62 degrees? $62, we got another tie for the lead. Very impressive with these tires. All right, 63 degrees. God, that took a while. All right, let's try it. For the win. Got to get to the top though. That's the rule. $63 degrees. All right. I don't think it's going to hit 64, but we're going to try it because that's what we do. All right, 64 degrees. Little tires that could, I guess. Oh, wow. $64. Wow. Let's try 65. I'm blown out of the water that this actually hit 65 degrees. All right, we'll try one more time. I was getting some grip on that, and then I gave it too much gas. So let's try one more time. Name of the game, you get 2 tries. Yeah, that front tire is already coming off. But, oh, we got some traction. Come on. Stay planted. $65 degrees. 66, I highly doubt will happen. 66 degrees, let's try it. Yeah, nope. So guys, we have a new leader in the house with 1 tire to go. All right guys, last tire is going to be the RC4WD. Goodyear Wrangler tire. It's a 1.3. It's a very scaled tire. Again, this one's small, just like the last tire. This is the final test for the Incline for part 1 of this tire test. So let's try to climb her up, starting with 55 degrees, and we'll work our way up from there. All right. A lot of slipping with these tires. and hopping. It got to 55. Gonna say right now, I don't see it to getting to 60, but we're gonna try it. We're actually gonna do, let's do 57. Well, we're just gonna do 56 because I don't think it's gonna go any higher than that, to be honest with you guys. All right, 56. Again, we want to see the max for all these tires, so we'll do 57. $57 it is. Doesn't even want to grab. Not much traction with these tires. There we go. I got to give it a lot of power to do this though. You can see the tires spinning. 57. Wow. 57. $58. All right. Try 58. Max speed to get up this. Come on. Nope. One more try. That was full speed too, so. Again, full speed, 58. Let's see if I can get up. 58. Nope. 57 it is. All right, let's do a recap, guys, of the incline test. So, starting with the tires on it, the Injora 1.3 Klingon. We got a 61 degree was max. Then going to the Injora 1.3 Swamp Claw, this got 60 degrees max. Moving on to the Injora Rock Terrain tires, did a little bit better at 62 degrees. So right now, out of these 3 tires, this one performed the best. Then moving on to this tire right here, which is the DJCrawler 1.0 mud pin. This one did 61, tied with the Klingon tires. And then the biggest surprise is this tire right here. This little tire. Tiny tire, check it out. So look at the difference in tire. Probably because of how low it is, with the low center of gravity, this tire could connect, because this little tire, which is the Injora 1.0 all-terrain comp, 65 degrees. That just blew the competition away. And then you got these Wrangler tires by RC4W. They're Goodyear Wranglers. These are very, very standard, scale tires. Again, very small compared to some of the competitors. And since it just has a regular track, it didn't do as good as any of the others and just fared with 57%. Again, in the likes and comments description, just let me know your thoughts on these tires. Again, my favorite are these. And again, they were outperformed by these and this small one. I do like these. This is a nice aggressive tread. These are good. But I do like the 1.3 wheels. And these are a little bit bigger. So bigger stance, I do like these. Why? You get a little bit more travel when you're going over rocks, so you don't skid. But yeah, that's how it is. In the description, just I will link all these tires. And if you can see up here is the chart of what we just did. Again, thanks for watching. This is part 1 of a 2-part series. The second part will be in a few weeks where I will test these tires on a real life situation, which is my home RC crawler track. Not the greatest, I will admit, but it's a start, and we'll go and videotape that and see which ones are good performers. Feels like it's a start.